A few weeks back, I took my Tesla Model Y on a camping trip to a particularly beautiful camping spot. And one of the things that I was really excited to test out was this new Novapad Tesla Model Y Mattress Pro. I've tested out a few different Tesla Model Y mattresses in the past, but this one seemed pretty special. There's this really interesting built-in vacuum and blower that you can just plug into the Tesla's trunk power outlet, and the location of this just really makes this feel like the Novapad is specifically designed for the Tesla Model Y. Once it's laid out, you can just flip the switch to inflate, and then it will automatically start blowing up the mattress. Now, this is interesting too because it's not just an inflatable mattress. There's foam inside of the mattress, which makes this feel almost like a regular mattress, and it only takes about 60 seconds for it to inflate and deflate. They also give you this included sheet to put on top of it. It doesn't feel quite as nice as like an actual sheet, but it seems easy to wash and is much more comfortable than sleeping directly on like that plasticky surface of the mattress itself. So from a setup perspective, this mattress is really quite simple and it's pretty much ready to go. Of course, you're gonna put like either a sleeping bag or, add some blankets in there, but this really does make the car a viable place to sleep in something that's quite comfortable too. It's not like the other camp mattresses that are good for being in a car. This is actually like fairly comfortable for a mattress in general. And using the inflate and deflate, you can actually control how firm or soft you want the mattress to feel. There are also other small details like this cutout, so you still have access to the vents, as well as the rear screen and the back of the Tesla. For this trip in particular, we did spend some time just napping and lounging in the car, but I also wanted to see how it would fit in a two-person tent. And it was actually really quite good. It fit pretty much perfectly in the two-person tent. The part at the legs where it narrows a little bit was where we ended up putting most of our gear and like any bags that we had, but it fit very well and it was quite comfortable sleeping directly on the sheet with a camping blanket and also a sleeping bag. Both my wife and I felt like this was the most comfortable sleep that we've had while camping in a tent. And we do not say this lightly. It was genuinely very comfortable. If you're like me and took your Tesla to places that were maybe a little bit difficult to get to, you're going to want some floor mats that can keep up and protect your car. That's why I'm so glad that 3W Autoliners reached out again to sponsor another video. I've shown you their floor mats in the past and they're super high quality, made of good materials that don't smell and just fit the car super well. This time they're back with an even more comprehensive full protection solution for your Tesla. So in addition to all the typical places where you can expect floor mats, they also have stuff like this. This is that hidden compartment in your Tesla that you probably don't use very much, but there's a way to protect it now. And there's also the sub trunk and the trunk. Because this is a full comprehensive solution, there's also seat back liners as well. So if you're throwing things like bikes, a muddy bottom of a mattress for an example, you're really going to be protecting all of the surfaces that you might be putting things in the back of your car. One other thing that I thought was super unique is that the Juniper has this drain area in the trunk, but a lot of covers just kind of go over it. This one, they keep the hole open so you can still use this as a drain, and then there's also still space for that Tesla cooler as well. So this works super well for all of your outdoor adventures. These floor mats are also super easy to clean. You just pour out the dirt and grime, spray it with a hose, rinse it off, and then it's almost good as new. 3W provides premium floor mats for Tesla vehicles such as Model Y, X, S, and 3, and the 3W brand also offers high quality mats for various electric vehicles. If you want to give them a try, be sure to use my link in the description down below so you can get exclusive discounts that are available to my viewers. When you're done using the mattress and it's time to put things away, there are a few things that I thought were kind of interesting. One is that you can use that same blower to actually suck out the air, and it's fairly quick, it's about a minute, and this works pretty well. One thing that I thought was a little bit strange is that there are these buttons that you click in and then you roll the mattress over. Then using a strap that really should just be attached to the mattress, you kind of hold everything in place and then you can bag it up. This process isn't super difficult, but I do think that if there's one thing that could be improved, it's the take down and pack away process. But overall, if you're planning on doing a lot of car camping or anything like that, this is basically a must-have in my opinion. Link in the description down below to get it. And thank you very much to Novapads for sending this out and letting me test it. Bonus points if you have a front cooler. This was actually super useful. I'll link one in the description down below as well. And thanks for watching.